In today's society, there is a common misconception that all mutations are harmful. Every time we hear about genetic mutation in the media, there is always a negative discussion about them. You can't blame people for believing this though. After all, we often rely on media to get our information on just about everything. So, how does media play a role in society?
Let's analyze a 2005 study on a media portrayal of diseases. While examining the prevalence of reports on risks of breast cancer in an ethnic community, they found that the media often highlighted genetic risks as the most common while ignoring other environmental factors. Furthermore, the Canadian Cancer Society stated in a study that the specific gene mutations associated with breast cancer rarely increase the susceptibility of one developing this cancer. All these reports led to an increase in the belief that this ethnic group carried the mutation throughout their community. Another study in 2011 studying the portrayal of genes in psychiatric disorders concluded that media may distort the actual understanding of the role of gene mutations in multifactorial diseases. We can see that media has an educator role in our society, where emphasizing specific health issues can lead to stigmatization and marginalization resulting from stereotyping of genetic disease differences among different populations.
In addition, it is an important reminder that without mutations, humans wouldn't be where they are today. It's an evolutionary perspective. Darwin's popular phrase, survival of the fittest, areas due to the mutations that became beneficial for individuals. A 2009 study on a role of the mutations in evolution concludes that mutational effects are important in explaining evolutionary advances, as well as accounting for most variation in divergence observed. This study shows that genetics mutation is not just a random phenomenon, but may play a direct role in evolution. Another study, researchers in 2006 introduced the environmental changes still affect mutation and evolution. Follow spectral and temporal environmental variations. It's need to adjust mutation rates every time to adapt the unique environment.
Our current literature on genetic mutations may show that many common misconceptions to be false. So, how common are harmful mutations, anyways? A study published in 2012 aimed to identify the number of harmful single nucleotide polymorphism, or SNP, mutations present in human protein coding genes. They found that populations of non-synonymous SNP to be just only 12%. In addition, the percentage of deleterious N-SNP in high frequencies was approximately 53%, indicating we may automatically prevent high numbers of N-SNP to be expressed in our genes, supporting a claim that harmful mutations are likely less prevalent than what we have initially believed. In terms of psychiatric disorders, some may be affected by genetic mutations, but not exactly in a harmful way. In a paper published in 2006, researchers they found that mutations regarding autism spectrum disorder or ASD may not be directly harmful to humans. Furthermore, some literature may actually suggest that beneficial mutations may actually exist. A study in 2009 investigated the distribution of fitness effects of beneficial mutations acted on by natural selection. While using Pseudomonas ergosa as their subject, researchers created mutations in the bacteria affecting rifampicin antibiotic resistance. They found that under low concentrations of rifampicin, this bacterial mutation was beneficial. We learned that with large-scale effects, mutations will unlikely to be harmful and instead beneficial to the organism.
In our review of the current literature, media may actually distort the reality of the genetic mutations. We have also seen that the mutation may not always be harmful, as it relied upon in evolution. Furthermore, we've seen that mutation may actually be beneficial in certain scenarios. In the future, it's important to reconsider the information received from media, as they may not reveal the full truth. Hopefully, through this video, you have learned a more positive side to mutations.